What's up, family? Like, share, subscribe, dislike. You know, we're gonna do a, third quarter edition. We're gonna do algorithm or the universe. You understand me? So we're going algorithm or the universe. Only unhappy family members gossip about their own family. Algorithm or the universe. Real niggas don't sit around silent while fake niggas talk bad about real niggas. That's fake nigga shit. FYI. Algorithm or universe. The real pandemic is how stupid everyone is. Okay? I ain't making this up. These come through my algorithm or the universe. May the divine love of God descend into your home to make it a piece of heaven. May the Christmas end the year on a cheerful note, and may you then make way for a fresh and bright new year. I pray that you find peace and prosperity in every sphere of your life in the name of Jesus. Okay? I'm a truth teller. Some people can't handle it. It's a dangerous thing to mistake speaking without thought for speaking the truth. That's real. That's real. Imagine a homeless person calling you a bum or broke because you don't want to give them your money. Yeah, that's what women do to men. Ooh. Those who want power are the ones who least deserve it. Algorithm or the universe. As bad as you want to address it, some things are better left unsaid. I'm learning. You cannot declare war on the black man without declaring war on me. Sister Soldier said that. I had the guy to put that in the algorithm universe. You understand me? I don't even know. Feminism cannot be African because it focuses solely on the experiences of one gender and not the collective experiences of the African family. Okay. On the other hand, would it shock you to know that I was in D.C. and scheduled to speak on at a health freedom rally at the Capitol on January 6th? By the time we were about to pull up, everything was blocked out, so I didn't make it into residency. That's from RZA Islam. I don't know why I say that. I don't know. I'm not even lying. But I put it in there. He was at January 6th. I guess he won't do it. I'm an idealist. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. That's real. Why should you give a fuck? You're gonna die one day. No, seriously. You can only control what you do. You can't control how they'll react. Soak that in. If you do something with a good heart and they get mad, that's their problem, not yours. Some people will hate on you regardless of what you choose to do. So do whatever the fuck you want to do. Have you ever really thought about how stupid it is to care about other people think? No, really, have you? If someone's opinion doesn't directly affect you, then you shouldn't give a flying fuck about what they think. Algorithm or the universe. The one who has the economics determines the religion of the people. Ooh. You don't need to waste your time on someone who only wants you around when it fits their needs. That's real talk. Messenger for the messenger first. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Algorithm or universe. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth. There is a reason they all start with self. You cannot find them in anyone else. We must believe that we are gifted for something. You got to put your foot down in your life. Block numbers. Stay away from fake love. Grind. Get your spirit and mind right. Stay focused. You gotta demand positivity. Claim it, speak it, see it every day. I'm growing and trying to become a better version of myself. I won't dare let up. You don't luck into integrity. You work at it. Only a select few have the fire burning within them to strive for greatness, to refuse to settle for mediocrity. The men who demand more from life, who will stop at nothing to achieve the extraordinary, the ones who refuse to be content with the life of mere existence, they inspire us to reach for our wildest dreams and never give up until they are realized. Are you willing to join the ranks of these elite warriors and fight for the life you truly deserve? Or will you lay down and accept defeat? We fighting over here. A full year of focused work run can change your life forever. A full year of a focused work run can change your life forever. Stay focused. Broken things can become blessed things if you let God do the mending. Algorithm of the universe. Try to find the positivity in situations instead of focusing on finding something negative. Your path is at your feet, whether you realize it or not. Algorithm of the universe. Your 9-to-5 income plus a small side hustle is all you need to become wealthy. That man is richest whose pleasures are the cheapest. You know what I'm saying? I would rather walk with a friend in the dark than walk alone in the light. You should be flattered. There was a group effort to take you down, and you are still standing. To forgive is the highest, most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. There is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. Do not ruin the present being upset about the past. Learn and live now. You waited patiently. God is about to amaze you now. Never go back to the person who cheated. Well, who's talking to? Lord have mercy. Now this is getting too personal here. A man who lacks purpose will distract himself with pleasure. Algorithm of the universe. Having a Rolex isn't a flex if it tells you when your lunch break is over. Ooh. Sit me at the table where they are talking about self-growth, money, and goals, not other people. Yeah, for sure. Your fear of losing money is keeping you from making it. Money attracts the female you want. Struggle attracts the woman you need. Algorithm of the universe, 3rd quarter edition, heard me? Never beg for a seat when you can build your own table. Read that again. Okay. Never beg for a seat when you can build your own table. Treat yourself like someone you love. You understand? If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Okay? When you get what you want, that's God's direction. When you don't get what you want, that's God's protection. Ooh. Ooh. Don't be so hard on yourself. Waking up is the biggest blessing ever. It means God is pleased with you. You're doing a great job. I love you all. Algorithm of the universe. When you are young, you believe there'll be many people you'll connect with later in life. You realize it only happens a few times. Never be afraid to lose them more than you're afraid to lose yourself. I can't be around people who think my growth is competition. If we can't be happy for one another, we have nothing in common. At some point, you need to realize what you deserve and never settle for anything less. Not every relationship is meant to be a romantic one. Choose wisely. Message for the messenger first. Algorithm our universe, people. You know what I'm saying? When I say I'm blessed, I don't mean money or material things. I mean situations that were meant to destroy me didn't even touch my soul. Yeah. Algorithm of the universe. Happiness is an inside job. Don't assign anyone else that much power over your life. Facts. Hurt people unintentionally. Let people be hungry for you. Be unavailable from time to time while you focus on your shit. Yeah. Children who aren't allowed to express their emotions often turn into adults who don't understand their emotions. Okay? You've worked too hard and healed too much to let anyone trigger your mental health and bring back an old version of you. Algorithm of the universe. This stepping out into what is unknown, uncharted, and shaky, that's called liberation. You're worthy of every opportunity. Back in the day, real fans had the same enemies. Nowadays, you'll catch your enemy over your friend's house. Don't listen to people who haven't done what they're teaching. You gotta wake up every day and believe you deserve the best life has to offer. Be modest, but never forget your value. People don't realize how much a privilege it is to be a part of someone's life and journey until they're on the outside trying to get in again. One lie can ruin an entire relationship. Be proud of yourself for getting through the days you thought you couldn't. For sure. You want to piss somebody complaining off? Solve the problem. Woo. Put God first and watch your life change for the better. Hate is just a disguised form of love. So when they hate on you, it's just because they love what you're doing and they wish they could do it too. Go to the gym early and every day. I am still encouraged to go on. I wouldn't know where else to go. When the love is real, it goes so much deeper than the physical. You reap what you sow. Be mindful of your behavior and how you treat others. Work brings you money. Money buys you assets. Assets bring you wealth. Wealth buys you freedom. Yes, sir. Living with regrets is like driving a car that only moves in reverse. You understand me? Living with regrets is like driving a car that only moves in reverse. You lack nothing. Use what I gave you. God. The best teacher in life is your own experience. None of us know who we are until we fail. Every little action of the common day makes or unmakes character. It just seems that you're built of everything you do. Someone somewhere who has less than you is giving thanks for their life. Men can be stuck in depression, go through physical and mental hell and still say, I'm okay, I'll figure it out. Facts. You cannot treat people like garbage and worship God at the same time. Thank you. Too many people are getting in and staying in relationships with the wrong person. Agreed. If you ever been kicked while you were down, they knew the power inside of you way before you did. I love you all. Your willingness to wrestle with your demons will cause your angels to sing. Hope never dies. Hope is a good thing, and maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. Most people find elaborate excuses to avoid working hard. Move in silence. Only speak when it's time to say checkmate. Okay? Nobody gets angrier than a narcissist being accused of something they definitely did. Don't quit. Life can go from 0 to 100 real quick. I broke my own heart expecting people to be as solid as me. Eyes wide open now. Nobody tells you this, but sometimes healing hurts more than the wound. Life is all about choices and decisions. Don't dwell in negativity and stress. Take a step back, gather yourself, and pray. Looking for truth? Observe people's habitual behavior, patterns, cycles. The truth is in their patterns and cycles, not so much their words. No matter how you twist and turn it, faith gives you the ultimate happiness. Don't be reckless with other people's hearts, and don't put up with people who are reckless with yours. So many people from your past know a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. A cluttered house is a cluttered mind. Speak 5 lines to yourself every morning. I am the best. I can do it. God is always with me. I am a winner. Today is my day. Every morning speak those 5 lines to yourself, okay? When you feel like giving up, remember why you started. Don't let nothing stress you out this week. Your life is causing their lives to simply not add up. Keep winning. Keep living. The truth doesn't mind being questioned. A lie does. I mean, I'm no love expert, but I'm pretty sure the dude making you cry every day isn't your soulmate. Real growth starts when you get tired of your own bullshit excuses. I know one thing, I'm tired of switching the AC and heater back and forth. Hey, that's real. And I left it in there for this, okay? I gotta put this in. Black people watching slaves movies, they would have had to kill me. Look at this. That's hilarious. I had to put it in. Life has taught me not to complain about others. If you want peace, change yourself. It's easier to protect your feet with slippers than to carpet the whole world. Algorithm or the universe. Dirty water doesn't stop plants from growing, so don't let negative words stop your progress. You break your own heart by making someone more important to you than you are to them. Never play yourself like that. Your light is going to irritate a lot of unhealed people. I'm at that point in my life where I don't have time for games. Either be real or be gone. You dispute facts you don't understand with myths you were forced to believe. That mindset keeps you mentally enslaved. When you try, you build confidence. Note to self, action speaks louder than words they will never say. Real progress starts the moment you want to stop. If you truly appreciate someone, don't just say it, show it. No man is free who cannot control himself. Everyone must choose one of 2 pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. No amount of anxiety makes any difference to anything that is going to happen. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Woo! Algorithm or the universe. The message for the messenger first. Almost nothing material is needed for a happy life, for he who has understood existence. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. It may seem difficult at first, but everything is difficult at first. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you know that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Okay. Stay away from people who think you're arguing every time you try to express yourself. Facts. Single and waiting is better than taking and faking. The way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them. A man is great not because he hasn't failed. A man is great because failure hasn't stopped him. Bernie Mac once said, money attracts females you want. Struggle attracts the woman you need. Rest in peace. I said that twice on here, but it was two different. I had to leave Bernie Mac here. Reputation is power. I grew up watching my mom handle any and every obstacle life put in her way. She went through shit, I'm sure, kept her up crying at night. But she still got up every morning and did a fucking amazing job raising us. I can never be weak. I learned from the best. Shout out to my siblings, Lydia, Deborah, O'Shea, Miracle. We learn from the best. As you get older, you start understanding the difference between friends and associates, family and blood, business and work, love and lust, want and need, and most of all, what's important and what's not. You can look out for somebody 1,000%, and they'll still put you after the people that have never done shit for them. Be modest, but never forget your value. I said that again. I got that over twice. Hey, man. Retirement age is 67. Life expectancy is 78. Work for 50 years to maybe enjoy 11. Start enjoying life now. No one is guaranteed tomorrow. We know that to be true, y'all. Trying to be someone you're not is going to lead you into a relationship with someone you don't belong with. Focus on your mental, spiritual, and financial growth. Only the truth of who you are, if realized, will set you free. A jealous family member is more dangerous than a hateful enemy. We are always communicating energetically. Before you even speak a word, your frequency has already relayed volumes of information. Our energetic bodies frequently intertwine and communicate with one another. Your energy is contagious. Either you infect people or you affect people. Vibe high. When you meet someone new and your souls instantaneously recognize a piece of yourself deep within the other, and right away you both feel safe being your authentic self, that is a soul connection. Damn, I almost cried right there. You can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. Algorithm of the universe. When you start taking better care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and you start to attract better. It all starts within you. If you ever been kicked while you were down, they knew the power inside of you way before you did. I love you all. Dang, I got that on here twice too. I'm not going to edit this either. It is what it is. Aren't you glad they raised you as a hustler and not a hater? Woo-hoo! Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. You owe it to yourself to start taking better care of you. You are not rich until you have things money can't buy. Having a real one by your side is just something money can't buy. Your ancestors didn't just die for things, they were murdered. Let's get that correct. Souls recognize each other by the way they feel, not by the way they look. Dumbest shit you can do is lose a person that has been down for you since y'all met. New car, new crib, new life. Gotta speak it into existence. Remember, living your naked truth will always disturb those living well-dressed lives. Trying to keep my mind right, my soul straight, and my heart strong. Real ones will teach you the game, not run it on you. Watch yourself. Soon as I catch feelings, I'm falling back. You're not finna have my chest hurting. After you get what you prayed for, ask for discipline to keep it, and wisdom will multiply it. Pay attention to who actually takes your feelings into consideration. That's a big one. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. You're going to be celebrating something major soon. Be grateful for it right now. One sees great things from the valley, only small things from the peak. To my wife, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and love more than you know. If I could give you one thing in life, I would give you the ability to see yourself through my eyes. Only then would you realize how special you are to me. You are my sunshine. I had to say that out there. People that's married, use that for your wife. Sometimes those who don't socialize much aren't actually antisocial. They just have no tolerance for drama, stupidity, and fake people. Man. Don't go into debt buying random shit to impress people who don't even know you. Oh. Don't go into debt buying random shit to impress people you don't even know. Okay. Stepping into a chapter of answered prayers. Not everybody got to be a plug or a kingpin. It's okay to have a regular job. Niggas be on social media acting like it's corny to work. Talk about your blessings more than you talk about your burdens. You got to fight bad moods like your life depends on it, because it does. You're not at your best and your energy is fucked up. Your biggest obstacle in life is not the challenges you face, but the mindset you approach them with. Change your mindset, change your life. Nobody tells a better story than someone wanting to borrow some money. You never know what worse luck, bad luck has saved you from. You never know what worse luck, your bad luck, has saved you from. Start believing that everything you want in life will come to you. We live in a time where intelligent people are being silenced so that stupid people won't be offended. Being alone is a power very few can handle. Whatever you want emotionally, you have to start giving away. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Lately, I've noticed everybody looks okay until you eventually have a deep conversation with them. And then you realize that this is a sad generation of people struggling to survive through smiling faces and pretty pictures. You will never find the right people if you don't let go of the wrong ones. To make a difference in someone's life, you don't have to be brilliant, rich, beautiful, or perfect. You just have to care. Do not feed every dog you see suffering. Some just need strength to bite you. This comeback is personal. It's an apology to myself. When you start seeing your worth, you'll find it harder to stay around people who don't. That's for real. The money is coming. Don't be afraid to change. You may lose something good, but you may gain something better. When you love what you have all that you need. I love you all. You don't need to waste your time on someone who only wants you around when it fits their needs. I said that differently earlier, but I love it when it comes back like that. Build and grind now so you can be in peace and harmony later. Don't compromise yourself. You're all you've got. Falling down is an accident. Staying down is a choice. Just relax and allow your enemies their space to hate. They will destroy themselves in the process. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. The blessing will be greater than what you pray for, God. I woke up and decided that I will not stress over things that are out of my control. People will be people, jobs will be jobs, But one thing I know for sure is that God will be God, and He's got me. Protecting my mental health is my top priority. It is not optional. It is not negotiable. It does not come second to someone else's feelings. It does not consider others' perception of me. And it is not a last resort. I got me now, later, and always. It's just like when you've got some coffee that's too black, which means it's too strong. What do? You integrate it with cream. You make it weak. But if you pour too much cream in it, you won't even know you ever had coffee. It used to be hot, it becomes cool. It used to be strong, it becomes weak. It used to wake you up, now it puts you to sleep. Algorithm of the universe. You want men to act like traditional men, but you're not acting like traditional women. Ooh, algorithm of the universe. No one will do you a favor when you need one. Therefore, appear not to need favors. Facts over feelings. Don't let your emotions play with your intelligence. Come on, y'all. Algorithm of the universe. I'd rather stand with God and be condemned by the world than to stand with the world and be condemned by God. Algorithm of the universe. You don't need to compromise on your standard. The right person will come to you. If your loyalty ends because you're angry, you was never loyal from the start. If you like working with smart people, be prepared to be used by them too. Okay. Message for the messenger first. One thing about falling off is that you know exactly who to mess with when you're back on your feet. Excuse me. Algorithm of the universe. Nobody watches you harder than people who hate your confidence. Give them a show. Don't call someone more than twice continuously. If they don't pick up, that means they have something more important to do. A season of loneliness and isolation is when the caterpillar gets its wings. Remember that next time you feel alone. Even the most positive people have negative thoughts. The secret is not to feed them. You can get a lot done by not dating. Humble enough to know that I'm not better than anybody, just different. Real talk, sometimes it's going to take a couple of years to get to that 1 year that's going to change your whole life. Just hold it down and keep it solid. Don't go where you're not invited. And when you're invited, don't overstay your invitation. Algorithm of the universe. Slow progress is better than no progress. Stay positive and don't give up. Count your gains, not your losses. Dear whoever is reading this, you have to stop thinking you will be stuck in your situation forever. Money will come. True love will find you. Life will turn out a lot better than imagined. Worry less and start living life. You will never find the right people if you don't let go of the wrong ones. That was twice. That's twice. Dear black man, there are still many of us who believe in you. Sincerely, a black woman. Thank you. Dress well, no matter the occasion. Choose a partner who is good for you. Not good for your parents, not good for your image, not good for your bank account, good for you. Mistakes are painful, but as time goes by, they become a collection of experiences called lessons. Some people want to see everything go wrong for you because nothing is going right for them. God changed my life. The worst person to get into a fight with is the God of justice. In business, the people that hate you really love you the most. Guard your dreams like a hidden treasure. Not everyone deserves a map. They don't know your pain, so they won't understand your path. Getting older and growing up are two different things. Give yourself time to heal. Don't expect the next person to be a band-aid for what the last person did. Stick to the plan. Even if the motherfucker you planned it with switched up. You should be flattered. there was a group effort to take you down and you are still standing. Wow, that's came through twice too. I'm a loyal friend. I'm just not a friend chaser. Once I get a vibe of being unwanted, I leave folks to the ones they think so highly of. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep the faith. It will all be worth it in the end. I used to think going to sleep late was cool, till I realized waking up early is the real boss shit. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Family isn't always blood. It's the people in your life who want you in theirs. The ones who accept you for who you are. The ones who would do anything to see you smile and who love you no matter what. If I love you, I love. Some of my biggest hurts come from self-infliction, problems that I created for myself, and a lot men don't like to admit that. Stop saying more than is necessary. Know when to stop talking. Message for the messenger first. I said this one already. Having a Rolex don't make you rich, and getting on public transport don't make you broke. Don't get caught up in the sauce. Oh no, I didn't say that earlier. Self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where their mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't follow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Be extremely grateful that some things didn't work out the way you once wanted them to. When God blocks it, leave it alone. I find it hard to give a fuck about a stranger's opinion, to be bluntly honest with you. Being a few steps behind doesn't necessarily mean failure. Sometimes God is preparing you for a great launch. A person becomes 10 times more attractive, not by their looks, but by their acts of kindness, respect, and honesty, and the loyalty they show. Once you hit a certain age, you become permanently unimpressed by a lot of shit. A boss is somebody that want to make sure we all in the best position we could ever be in. I love it when God interrupts my thoughts and reminds me that the battle was not mine, but His. You are being used. Absolutely everyone you interact with uses you for your time. Make sure you're getting something worthwhile in return. If you had $86,400 in your bank account and someone stole $10 from you, you would be upset and throw the remaining amount, $86,390, away? No. See, we have 86,400 seconds each day. Don't let a negative 10 seconds ruin your entire day. You run this shit. Pay attention. Death is certain, but if you fear death, you never live in the first place. At the end of the day, tell yourself gently, I love you. You did the best you could today. And even if you didn't accomplish all you had planned, I love you anyway. Real generosity toward the future lies in giving all to the present. Don't become who you hurt. Don't become who hurt you. The tables are turning in your favor. Money ain't never moved me. I'll sleep on the floor with anybody I love. If you loyal and show up for me, I'll forever do the same for you. I don't trust someone who is nice to me but rude to the waiter, because they would treat me the same way if I were in that position. Be so solid that they lose credibility trying to throw dirt on your name. The white man spends his money with his own kind, which is natural. You too must do this. You can't make everyone happy, and you shouldn't stretch yourself out trying to. You deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. Don't speak negatively about yourself, even as a joke. Your body doesn't know the difference. Words are energy and cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. Change the way you speak about yourself and you can change your life. What you're not changing, you're also choosing. Please be gentle with yourself. You have already been through so much. If you find someone smarter than you, work with them. Don't compete. Algorithm or the universe. There is no such thing as a lucky person. Just a person who's always primed to take advantage of chances. People died last night who had plans for today. If you are alive, thank God. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But don't forget, many things can kill you. Getting your mind right is critical to functioning properly. Haters will broadcast your failures or whisper your success. Train yourself to let people win arguments on purpose. It conserves your mental health. One can never overcome the natural obstacles and impediments to one's growth without faith in God. That tells us that this that is in front of us is not an immovable object. We can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist. Being able to switch up your vocabulary depending on who you're speaking to is a life skill a lot of people lack. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Your comeback will be greater than the setback you just experienced. At some point, you have to realize that some people can stay in your heart, but not in your life. Algorithm or universe. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kiss of an enemy are deceitful. The kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Celebrate other people's successes. Don't feel threatened by their achievements. Eat clean so you can save your money on skincare. The highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Pay attention. God is exposing hidden enemies for a reason. It is time to clean house and distance yourself from evil. Watch and pray. Thank you, Jesus. #exposed. When evil plots against you in private, they forget one important thing. The Spirit of God hears their plans. Time is what we want most, but what we use worse. Some people are so afraid of loneliness, they'll accept the devil as a mate and then pretend to be happy. How to fix a woman? You can't. Instead, find a woman who doesn't need fixing. One cannot have patience where one does not have knowledge. One cannot have patience where one does not have faith. One cannot have patience where one does not have love. At my lowest, all I had was God. Do not think I need you. The realest people don't have a lot of friends. You know why? Because they don't tolerate phony shit. There's a lot of phony people out there who would do anything for attention and money. That's why real people keep their circle small. Never let what you hear about somebody change how you view them, because you might be hearing it from a hater. Most friendships have an expiration date. Learn to leave way before that. You're so close to what you always wanted, just relax. Sometimes you have to keep your good news to yourself. Everybody is not genuinely happy for you. A lot of times the same ones cheering for you are the ones trying to bring you down. Your promotion is coming from the throne of God. How you handle opposition is the mark of your maturity. Immature people cannot handle opposition. When you are winning, keep your mouth shut. That's law. Everybody that say they love you, until something happens. You glow different when you see yourself the way God see you. Ooh. You glow different when you see yourself the way God sees you. Algorithm of the universe. So, apart from marrying a good spouse, pray you marry into a good family. Don't let money make you compromise your integrity and your values. I'd rather walk alone on a path of truth than to follow the beliefs of the mentally enslaved that refuse to critically think for themselves. You have to be good to you first. Maturity is not when we start speaking big things. Maturity is not when we start speaking big things. It is when we start understanding small things. In a relationship, you can't just do what you want. You have to always think about the other person. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Give credit and take the blame. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. The devil tries to destroy every person who inspires people to think on their own initiative. Mornings are better when you talk to God first. And that's the end. Algorithm of the Universe, 3rd quarter edition. Deuces, 2 fingers.